I get asked a lot if you need a website to sell digital products, and I'll tell you right away the answer is no, you do not. I'm going to provide context, and I do have a website that does sell products and it does make me money, but you do not need one. And here's the context that I think is really important. My website launched, I think it was in March and it's June now. So, what is that, like 3 or 4 months ago? And it's made slightly under 300,000. So not bad in a couple of months. That's not bad. On average, we've had a couple of bigger months where we've done over $100,000 from the website, but on average, it's like $30,000 a month. So not a lot from the website. That's this little chunk of the pie. The rest of this big chunk is the $12 million I've made from selling digital products, not on my website. They're launched on these individual funnel pages, and that's what I'm going to show you. They're very simple to set up. They convert way higher. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to show you the website just so you can see. Mind you, I've been doing this for like a decade and I just started selling digital products on my website recently. So again, do you need a website to sell digital products? Not at all. Do I have one and do I make money from it? Yes, but it's a very small percentage compared to the money that I make from my Samcart funnel pages. So I'm going to show you both just so you have context, but I want you to know that to answer your question very shortly, no, you do not need one at all. So let me show you. Okay, so this is my website. It's very simple. You can see here, these are all my products. We tend to get really good reviews, which is really nice. If you wanted to add it to cart, you can, and then it gets added to your cart. You can just shop around. I mean, we do sell a lot of digital products. What's nice is you can organize it by like category, which is kind of really cool. You can add that to cart. So it's very cool. You go through the checkout process. Like it's cool. It's a nice website. I really do like it. My dad actually built it for me, which is even more cool. But since we launched this website, I believe it was in March. It's June. Well, it's July now. So let's just say April, May, June, half of July. So like 3.5 months, we've made $300,000 from it. So it's good. It's doing its job. It certainly paid for itself. But it's a very small chunk of the pie compared to what we do with Samcarts. So most of my money, most of that 12 million comes from simple checkout pages that I build in Samcart. They convert at 6% on average. The average conversion rate is 1%. So that's 6 times the amount of sales. That's why I really like Samcart, is because their checkout pages convert at 6% when the average checkout page converts at 1%. So I want to show you like what this looks like. This is the difference. So this is the page that I built on Samcart. And you can kind of see just by looking at the differences here, you can kind of see why one might have a better conversion rate than the other one. It is very focused on just selling this product. There's nothing else that you can click on versus my site. Tons of other things that you can click on, other products that you could buy and get distracted from. Samcart checkout pages keep it strictly just to the actual product and what you get. And what's very interesting is you can also just immediately start adding in your checkout information and just start checking out, which is again different because over here, you got to go over here and then start the process. It's just a little bit, anytime there's the option for someone to click something different or you have what's called friction, it makes it harder to make the sale. They get more distracted. It creates more decision fatigue. So we keep our Samcart pages are very simple. Very, 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 very simple. And then here's another example. It's what is the name of the product? What do you get? Add it to cart and buy. Here's another example. What do you get? What's included? When you have a page that's converting at 6%, which ours are, you'll see that we really don't make any changes to it. Like this format works really well. This double column, double column meaning start the checkout process on the right, have the what's included on the left. It works really, really well. The other thing that I want to show you that we do that works really well is, I don't know if you can see it in the bottom left there. I guess my head is kind of covering it, but we have this thing called use proof, and it basically shows how many people are buying that product. And it works really, really well because it's letting people don't want to take a risk on your product. They want someone else to take the risk for them. And it goes back to us being like social creatures and really essentially herd mentality. subconsciously our buying behavior, we want to feel safe when we buy something. We want to feel like we're not going to be at risk, even if the risk is as simple as losing money. And so when you have like, hey, all these people are buying this specific product, it um, quiets that fear that your buyer has that they're going to risk something by buying your product, because you're essentially saying other people have bought this product and they really, really like it. So that's another thing that we always have on our checkout pages. So, to answer your question, do I need to use a website to sell digital products? Absolutely not. Do I have one? Yes. Do I really love it? Yes. The biggest job that this website does is it puts all my products in one place. So if a customer, maybe looked at this course, how to create a viral digital product, and then for whatever reason chose not to buy it, they can come back to the website and buy that. That's like the number one thing the website does for me, is it's like a catalog for all my products, and it's very useful. We make an average of $1,000 a day from the website. Maybe a little more, I guess, if it's been 3 months and it's been essentially $300,000. I don't know. You guys do the math. All I know is we launched it in March. We've made slightly under $300,000 from it. So whatever that average is. However, it's nothing compared to what we make with Samcart. Now, if you want a free trial to Samcart, I'm happy to give you one. My advice to my students is get the free trial of Samcart and then launch your product on here, and then use all the money you're making from your digital products to pay for it, and frankly, then some. So I'll put the link in the description for you to get a free trial. You do not need a website. I highly recommend that you use Samcart. I've used them since like 2014, so I'm a really loyal customer to them. They've just been really good to me. I've made $12 million, so I can't complain. So check that out, get a free description, or check that out, get a free trial in the description, and I'll see you there.